spell it out?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Sergeant Jamie Delorme, Delorme.
And Jamie, J-A-I-M-E?
No, Jamie.
Okay, well that's why we asked.
Okay.
Different way to say it.
Okay.
And what unit are you from?
I am currently stationed with the USAREUR Band and Chorus on Sembach.
Okay. And where's your hometown?
My hometown is Waukegan, Illinois.
Okay, and how do you spell Waukegan?
W-A-U-K-E-G-A-N. I didn't know this was going to be a spelling test.
It's alright, we can look it up later. So.
Yeah.
And so to start off, what is your connection to D-Day or to World War II?
Well, to World War II, I have two connections actually. My grandfather, Ruben Ayala, was an infantryman here. He actually was part of the D-Day operations. He wouldn't really talk about it too much and tell us too many details. We actually didn't find out he was even here until 2010 when he was given a Bronze Star, and he was awarded his high school diploma because he actually had to leave high school to come join the war effort. So it was really humbling to find out that he had actually been here. And he talked a little bit about a French village he liberated and how the people would just run up to them with open arms and cry and just throw themselves at their feet. It was a very emotional time for him that he didn't really like to talk about. I found out he has 2 Bronze Stars from back then, and I would love to know, what that was about. He's passed away, so we can't unfortunately ask him. So yeah, just the stories. I wish I could have talked to him more about, what had occurred and thought to ask, in my youth. You don't think about asking these questions when you're younger. But you need to ask the questions, especially the youngest people, the kids out there. We need to know. They need to know, because these things are just going to keep happening if we don't educate the youth of America. And then my husband's father was actually in the Army Air Corps, and he was part of the relief effort after the bombs in Nagasaki went. He was actually on the very first chopper out for relief, and he told us he remembers flying over and seeing thousands of people just swarm out of nowhere to the chopper, and they couldn't land obviously, but people were begging and pleading and reaching out, and all they could do was just throw the things off the plane for them. And he said he'd never ever experienced or had seen anything like that in his life. But yeah, so two connections actually.